Make it related to your brand, but also partner up with 2 to 5 brands who share your audience.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the E-commerce Coffee Break podcast. Do you, as a merchant, have ever had the feeling that your online store is getting most out of your email marketing? A lot of merchants have exactly that feeling. So today we'll dive a little bit deeper into email marketing strategy, setup, metrics, and find places to tweak and improve your email marketing. For that reason, I have Andriy Boychuk with me on the show. He's the founder of Flowium, an email marketing agency for e-commerce at flowium.com. Andriy and his family moved to the US in 2004. Before launching Flowium, Andriy spent 9 years working in corporate America, advancing from a junior position to senior project manager at the Clarion Group. He focused on designing integrated smart building design solutions, and in 2017, he created Flowium to help business realize the full potential of email marketing. So let's dive right into it. Hi, Andriy. How are you today?
Good. How are you? Thank you for having me on the call.
Yeah, great to have you on the show today. Email marketing, I'm getting so many bad emails every day. So it seems it's a very difficult topic for a lot of merchants out there to get it right. How did you get into it, and what do you see on a day-to-day basis? What are merchants doing with email marketing?
Yeah, so I started back in 2014 with my email marketing journey, but I did email marketing for myself, for my own company, for my own side hustle. As you said, I used to work in corporate America, in technology company where we were developing solutions for like smart buildings, but for commercial buildings like skyscrapers, not the residences. And a side hustle was a website, a portal for Ukrainian immigrants who came to America and help them assimilate with this lifestyle, with how like finance system work, how bank system works. So we produce a lot of it, like consider like online magazine. So to personalized journeys depends somebody who just came to US versus somebody who live here or somebody who planning to come to US. We use email marketing to customize those journeys and to feed them different information. So back in 2014, I started learning how to do it myself. I took a lot of courses, attended webinars, and started to doing this for myself. Fast forward to late 2016, I quit my corporate job and started freelancing. And so I started doing email marketing for other companies, but it was all over the spectrum. We are doing projects for dentists, for lawyers. And when I did my first e-commerce project, I realized that whoa, it's so easy to show the value of my work because you send few emails. Good crafted emails, targeted emails, and you see the immediate return of that email. So it's easier to show to my clients how much money I generated to their brand. So probably took me 2 years to realize that I need to niche down. So then in 2019, we start focusing only on e-commerce brands. And since then we built a company now, more than 80 employees in the companies. We served a lot of clients. I don't have the exact numbers, but way over 200-300 different brands. Some projects, just like few months of work. Sometimes some projects stay with us over the 3 years.
Okay. Now, obviously, you're seeing a lot of emails, setup, flows, automations, campaigns on a daily basis. As we're going into the Q4 season, so the strongest season of the year for e-commerce merchants with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, whatsoever, what should they do to get everything right to make the most out of this sales season?
I'll start from the basic answer is they need to plan ahead. The busiest time for our sales department, I don't know why, but in November. Why? Because people late to the game and they're oh, I need to set up email marketing, but it's already November and it's really late and we have to turn them down or say we are not able to support you for that period of time. So the best advice I can give you, right now we're recording in September, this will be featured in October. This is a great time to prepare for November, plan out the November. And these 2 months, I would strongly recommend to put a focus on collecting those emails or phone numbers for SMS. So put a heavy pressure on advertising, social media to attract those clients, maybe not conversion into sales, but conversion to email subscribers. Why? Because you will leverage those email subscribers when it's the season with sales, and it would be the best time to convert them to first-time customers or multiple customers.
Mm-hmm. Growing your email list is obviously one of the most important parts because it's owned marketing. Once you have the email address in your list, it's much better than running Facebook ads and whatsoever. When it comes to growing your list, what kind of strategies do you recommend to merchants to do so without being completely sales focused?
So one strategy that worked well for the past few years, many brands implemented, we are implementing for some of the brands, is like sign up for early bird discounts. So you are not giving them any discount today, but you letting them know if you sign up today, you will be the first one in the line to get our Black Friday, Cyber Monday discount. So you're not revealing how much discount you will give them. And to add to the strategy, when they sign up, you sending them confirmation message. Yes, we got your email. You are in our system, and you will be the first one to get the email. But in that email, I would strongly recommend to include some like gift card or some incentives for them to buy today. Say something while you're waiting until Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Here's $10 gift card, $20 gift card. Depends what is your profit margin. I would not recommend to do percentage. Why? Because percentage is doesn't have like such big value versus like dollar amount. And some brands do have a limit. So maybe they will give you $20 off a voucher, but you have to spend like $50. Some brands do not. Depends on your strategy. Depends how much revenue you want to drive. So this is one strategy. Another great strategy is that also I learned probably 2 years ago to run giveaway, but not like generic giveaway. Like there's iPhone giveaway. Make it related to your brand, but also partner up with 2 to 5 brands who share your audience. So, for example, if you are like in health and wellness or a fitness industry, have one brand who sell maybe some like sneakers. Another brand sell like protein powder. Another brand sell maybe magazine subscription or something in this industry, and collectively run one giveaway, drive traffic to one giveaway, and the share list of those customers, and let people know that you will announce the winner during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or in that week. But same strategy as with the early access. When they opt in, give them something. Say, hey, why are you waiting to find out if you won or not? Here's $20 coupon vouchers that you can spend today in our store.
Mm-hmm. I like these ideas, specifically with the pre-sign up for a discount. I've never heard that. That's an absolute brilliant idea. Now, the power of email lies in segmentation, and a lot of people just blasting it out to their whole list. Give me some ideas and strategies when it comes to a good segmentation idea or strategy.
Sure, but before I would like to highlight what you just said about segmentation and give you an example that we run for one of our clients. So we did a split test. So we were trying to prove to the client that blasting one email to the entire list is not a good strategy. Yes, maybe you will make more money, but long term you will hurt your deliverability, which will hurt your revenue in the future as well. So this is the test we did, and we did it 5 times. So there's no doubt that the test is successful. So we had one campaign, no sales. It was one campaign. It was a product release. One campaign was a product release, and we sent this campaign to generic list to everybody. And the same campaign, nothing changed except who we send it to. We send it to people who express interest in this product category. And first, all-in segment was 100,000 subscribers, and it generated around like 7,000. It's like was like around like $10,000. The second segment was 10,000 people, but it generated around like more than 20 or even $30,000. So basically, the segment size was 10 times smaller, but generate 3 or 4x of the revenue. So it shows you the power of segmentation. Yeah, so for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, there's like 4 segments that we like to focus on, and also the ESP that we work with called Klaviyo. We are a lead partner with them, and they strongly recommend to focus on those 4 segments as well. So first of all, it's like VAP, somebody who spent 3x of your average order value with you, or somebody who place 3+ order with you. So it means like they are not one-time buyer. So they purchased 3 times or more with you. So another, like somebody who engaged with your emails in the last, depends what is your engagement means, but let's say in the last 60 days. Again, if you're selling mattresses, your engagement window might be like 180 days or even like 365 days. If you're selling, like, for example, socks, it might be like much short engagement window. People who purchased with you in the past, let's say one-time buyer, but they did not buy again with you. So this is great season to win them back. And probably the last segment is people who purchased with you last year. So they purchased last year during like November, during Black Friday, Cyber Monday week. Hit them again with maybe special offer, incentives, or maybe just copy personalized for them to make another purchase. And by the way, so there's some brands who run 0 discount during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and it doesn't mean that you have to discount your product heavily. You can do maybe 0 discount, but offer something that have a high perceived value.
Mm-hmm. That sounds absolutely great. You brought up one keyword, and I want to dive a little bit deeper into that. A lot of people don't know what that is. This is the word deliverability. And I think that's something, just explain what it is, because I think a lot of people do not really know what it means to blast out to the whole list and how it impacts actually your email marketing.
So deliverability is the basic foundation of email marketing. So everybody starts from what is your open rate? What is your click-through rate? And those are important KPIs. But if you have a bad deliverability, meaning people either getting into your emails, either getting to your customer inbox or not. So if they are not getting to their inboxes, you have bad deliverability. If they get it in, you have good deliverability. So there's a lot of like technical things you need to do to improve your deliverability. But rule of thumb, you need to send emails to people who engage with your email. So you don't want to send it to somebody who stopped opening your emails 2 years ago or even 1 year ago. You want to send it only to people who engage with your emails. And this is your job as a brand, or this is your job as a marketeer, to make sure people do engage with your emails, that they open. This is the bare minimum. And also this is like very, with a new Apple privacy, you don't even know if they open or not. So it's more important for them to either click in your email or maybe engage in some other way, like respond to your email. If they responding to email, this is very, very good sign to inbox provider that like, hey, this person want to engage with this brand. So, and any future email will be placed in the inbox. So I was on another podcast episode, and we were the person shared that I said one strategy that you can use, saying, hey, you can get the discount if you reply to this email. And the person said like, yes, I like it, but if I send it to 100,000 people and 100,000, even 50,000 people respond, it's like unbelievable hard to kind of to reply to each one with a discount. So one trick or tactic you can use, you will have specific mailbox and set it up out of office and say, hey, we're running this promotion, but I'm out on vacation, but I don't want you to miss the discount. So make it as an out of office response saying, hey, this is the discount. So this way it will kind of automate, but it will be personalized and it would be like a real human being kind of experience.
That's really golden nugget. I have never heard that before, but that's a really good idea, a really good trick to deal with that. Now, you're obviously a Klaviyo partner, and I think Klaviyo is the platform. If you're on Shopify, there is actually no other option to, in my opinion. I'm using Klaviyo for years, very happy with it. How do you help your clients with moving over to Klaviyo, or if they're already on Klaviyo, how do you help them to optimize their email marketing?
I didn't say it publicly because we just have this kind of partnership with Klaviyo, but we do free migration. So because Klaviyo do not offer any services, so if there's somebody on the line because of they don't have resources to move, we help them to migrate for free. And there's no, I mean, if they want to continue working with us, there's a service fee. But if they just want migrations, they can leverage our service, our team, our expertise to do the migration and take it from there. So first we analyze what they have, because some clients have like zero automation, for example, and we do know that automations are crucial in email marketing. And some clients, we go to their account, they have hundreds of different automations. So we always start, if they have no or a lot, we evaluate what is their brand is and show them the foundation. And even if they have hundreds, not hundreds, but let's say few dozens of automations, sometimes we notice that they are missing some fundamental automation. For example, like maybe two-time buyers or win back, or maybe sunset flows. The sunset flows, this is common one who a lot of brands are missing. And I have the full video where I describe what it is and how to set it up. But shortly, I'll explain that sunset flow is somebody who stopped engaging with your email. And this is the crucial automations to help with your deliverability. Because I said before, let's say, if you know that after 120 days, if nobody opens your email, the good practice would be to suppress those subscribers, because they are damaging your deliverability. So we have an automation which hits, we have a segment which triggers the automation, which says, if a person did not open any email in the last 120 days and never click on any of the emails, please start this automation. And we start this automation, and typically it's like 3 emails. And our goal here, not to make a sale. The main goal here is for them to engage with your email. So we strongly recommend in this email to send a text-based emails, because they have a higher chance to get to the person inbox. And when they open or when they click in one of these emails, we will remove them from this sunset flow and they will go to the engage segment. But the rest of people who did not engage with this automation, we need to suppress them or unsubscribe them from your platform. In this case, Klaviyo. Like, for example, for you, it would be Klaviyo. Why? First of all, you're paying money for those subscribers. Second, they are hurting your deliverability. So there's zero value, and actually there's negative value in keeping those people in your account. And third, by unsubscribing, it doesn't mean you're losing them. They're still in your system, but you will not be able to send them emails. So they are able to resubscribe in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a crucial step to re-engage people, to become more engaged on your list, and also to clean your list. And I know a lot of marketeers and merchants out there are too scared to clean their list, because it might really, in the first place, a huge dip on numbers they have. But you're 100% right; it helps with the quality of your list, and it saves a lot of money.
So here's one more thing, for example, for you, since you use Klaviyo, and it may be possible in other ESP, to create a segment for people who stop engaging with your emails, but they are visiting your website. So you can create that pop-up specifically for them, and not to opt in, but announce like, listen, we send you a few emails, you're not opening, so check your spam folder or something. So this is like kind of, you are able to show them personalized message only for those group of people. And this is how you can recover some of people. They will probably check your spam folder and like, oh, you're in spam, and click unspam, which will also improve your deliverability.
Mm-hmm. You said before you're working with a lot of brands. Are there, or who's your perfect customer? Are you working with specific niche or verticals or industries more than with others?
So majority of our brands are in CPG space, consumer packaging goods, so like food, beverage, cosmetics, and another majority of our brands are like fashion and apparel, so clothing, shoes, accessories. So those are two biggest group, but we don't shy away from any industry in e-commerce space.
Mm-hmm. How does the typical onboarding process look like?
After we provide all the accesses that we need, we have a kickoff call, and after the during kickoff call, we explain how we work. And before the kickoff call, we have a discovery questionnaire, extensive form where client provide us all of the information, branding guide, brand voice, their stats. Kickoff call, and after kickoff call, the first step, we do evaluate everything they have in the account, and we come up with we create a customized email marketing strategy for automations, as well as a marketing calendar for campaigns. Then we present it to the client. After the client approve it, sometimes they don't do approve on the spot. Sometimes we need to make few revisions. So after they approved, we start working on what we presented. And during this initial strategy, we also present them three email designs with a copy for different, one for campaign, one for welcome flow, and one for abandonment cart, because those like different groups of emails, so client can see and provide us feedbacks.
Okay, that sounds great. How does your pricing structure look like?
So our email cost is like between $500 to $900 per email, but it depends how many emails you need per month. Higher the volume of emails, the lower the cost per email.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes absolutely sense. Now, before we come to the end of our coffee break today, are there any thoughts or ideas that you want to share with the listeners that we haven't talked about yet?
I mean, we discussed already the deliverability. Brands needs to focus. A lot of brands disregard this. It's very crucial and important right now. It's getting harder and harder to get into people's inboxes. And for other brands who just starting out or maybe don't have any email marketing in place yet, start at least with one email for automation. So maybe welcome, abandonment cart, and post-purchase when somebody purchased. This automation have at least one email in each, so we're talking about 3 emails. But do you need more? 100%. But those are like the basic, the fundamentals that will set you for success in the future.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, you have already given a ton of good tips and golden nuggets away. Where can people find more about you guys?
Yeah, you can simply go to Flowium, FLOWIUM.com. We have a podcast, we have a blog, we have a YouTube, everything we post weekly. So we share a lot of free content that you can learn. You don't have to even hire us. But if you don't have bandwidth to do it, I would like to talk to you, and maybe there's some opportunity for us to partner up.
Yeah, I've checked out your website. There's really a ton of good resources out there. So I would really recommend our listeners to go there and have a look. Henry, thanks so much today. I could talk for hours about e-commerce marketing because I love it a lot. But e-commerce coffee break is coming to an end today. Thanks so much for your time, and talk soon.
Thank you.